All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Just got a phone call from my dad. Called, said he needed a ride, wanted me to come pick him up, so I am trying to get everything together here. Let's see, pick a hat. There we go. Gotta get my hat on. All right, so what does Dad need? Why does he need a ride? I don't know. Just said, come and get me. I'm at the house. I need a ride. So, want to go along? Let's go see what Pap needs. Okay, got all my stuff together because after I take Dad to where he needs to go, I got to go to the shop and work. So, got all my junk, jump in the car, and jump into TK421. That's its name. All right. Get all my stuff in here. Now, never really talked about Dad before. Never really had the opportunity to. But, just so you know, Dad is the one that got me started in motorcycles. I was probably, a little loud. I was probably 5, maybe 6 years old. Comes home with a little dirt bike, little 50cc, and that's how the old Badger got started. Little 50cc dirt bike. Always want to say it's a Harley. I actually don't remember whether it was or it wasn't. I'm sure everyone remembers those little 50cc Harley-Davidsons, but either way, that's where I got my start. And I have been riding ever since. I head down the road. I'm going to film this while I'm driving, or at least try to. I promise I won't have an accident. Won't get in a car accident. Won't hurt myself. But anyway, yeah, so started on a 50cc little dirt bike. Could have been Harley-Davidson. Might have been something else. I honestly, I don't remember. We'd have to ask Dad. And, you know, just moved on to bigger motorcycles and dirt bikes and everything from there. I'll post a picture here. You can see me on one of Dad's Sportsters that he had when I was younger. Used to ride on the back of his bikes all the time. I mean, we would go everywhere. Every night we were somewhere hanging out with his friends, riding motorcycles, the complete culture, the whole life. I had my own helmet, had gloves, had my boots. I was always ready to ride, except on those cold nights. Cold nights were rough. But, hey, I still do it to this day. Still riding after all these years, and I absolutely love it. Babe started riding with me. She was not into it, as in one of the videos that we had discussed after the kids were kind of grown. She didn't want to ride because she was afraid if I got in an accident and I died, who's going to take care of the kids? But that never happened, luckily. And got her on the back of my Dyna Lowrider. She took a ride. We went slow. We had a little ride to a restaurant that we liked. Rides got a little longer. She started to love it. We got a bigger bike, a touring bike. That's the Red Menace that you guys see us on all the time. It's been fun ever since. We had a trip a couple years ago to Texas. Last year we were in the Outer Banks. We also did a trip to the Tail of the Dragon. Took 10 days to do that ride. This year we're going to, I can't remember, Bowling Green and somewhere else. Somewhere in Ohio, I think. I can't remember the name of the place, but anyway. Let's go see what Dad needs. I'll be right back. Okay, we are here. Gonna pick up Dad, see what is going on today.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. There's Dad. What are we doing today, Dad?
Getting my 8th Harley-Davidson.
Hey, counted them, huh?
I did.
Wow.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. We'll get back in here. We'll have a little conversation with Dad on the way to Z&M Harley-Davidson. Now, you can hear the stories on the short ride that we're going to have because we're not that far away. So, tell me, Dad, what are we getting today? What is your 8th Harley-Davidson?
2016 Road King.
And what did you have before this? What's your what bike are you getting rid of to buy this bike?
Getting rid of my 2011 ex-police bike. FLH TP.
Go ahead. You were saying about your FLH TP.
Yeah, it was no longer white. It was red. Had a tour pack. Had solid lowers on it. The only problem is the ex-police bikes didn't have the electronics for the cruise control or the radio controls, but mine did have a radio. And I probably put probably about 40-some thousand miles on it in about 5 years.
You took some trips on that bike too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I went to Finger Lakes, went down to Point Pleasant, where Mothman.
Yeah, West Virginia.
And then we went up to Sandusky, Ohio. Went down through Virginia, Skyline Drive, all around. It was a good bike.
Yeah.
No problems at all.
Good. And what made you decide that you needed something different?
Well, I always think I need something different.
Well, we always do. There's always something that catches your eye that says, you know what, I wouldn't mind having one of those.
Even after I get a new bike, I'm always on something, looking at other bikes or cars and things like that.
Yeah.
I guess what it was, I bought this bike because I thought Stell and her and I could go for longer trips.
Yeah.
But then Nicole had twins, and we decided that.
Now the bike you're talking about is your ex-police bike. That's the one that you thought.
All right.
It's too busy. The ex-police bike. That's the bike that you thought you could take long trips on.
Yep.
With Mom.
Right. I thought she'd be more comfortable.
Right. Yeah.
Have the tour pack and everything to load our stuff in.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, and there were times. Hey, I've dropped that bike maybe a couple times, maybe 2-3 times.
That's a heavy bike to pick up.
Well, it's at least 900 pounds.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, it was slow maneuvering or something like that. You accidentally touch the front brake, and the first thing happens is the bike goes over.
Yeah.
So I decided just turned 67. I think I'm still in pretty good shape, but I wanted to get something with a little lighter front end.
Yeah, lighter front end. It's not top heavy. You don't have the tour pack on this.
No tour pack. It still has the hard bag, so I have some pretty good storage.
Right.
And of course it's red.
Right. Like the red bikes.
I love the red bikes.
Good.
Probably the best times I've had is riding with my son. He grew up on the back of my bike.
That's one of the things I was talking about on the way over here. Started out on a Sportster. I remember riding on the back of that Sportster. Of course, I was little too. I mean, I was probably only like 8, 9 years old.
Oh, geez, let's see. No, you were probably, probably 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But
they had a couple Sportsters. Then you had the what was it, 82 Sport Glide?
I had an 81 Sport
81.
Glide.
Okay.
Supposedly it was only made 1 year, and I always rode with a good friend of mine, Gene. At that time, we didn't have a lot of money for our motorcycles at that time, but he had a police special, a 69 police special. That was the shovel head with the generator motor. And we used to go all over the place. We'd be stopped someplace on the light or whatever, and Gene would look over at me and say, "Hey, your boy's asleep on the back of your bike."
Yeah, I would get so comfortable that I would actually pass out and ride the motorcycle for hours, falling asleep, passed out.
Yeah, so I guess he kind of got the bug from riding with me.
Yeah, and I was also telling the people, our 12 followers that we have on our YouTube channel, that one day you brought home a little 50cc dirt bike for me you had bought from a friend you worked with.
Was that the Suzuki RV? No, that was a little Harley-Davidson.
Yeah, I thought it was a little Harley-Davidson. I could never remember.
But never got it running right, so I bought him a fat-tired Suzuki RV90.
The little swamp bike.
Yep, it had big fat tires on it. He'd running around in the field. Wrecked a couple times. One time he burned his leg on the exhaust. But then after he joined the service, I found him a real nice, I think it was a 76 Sportster.
76 XLCH Sportster.
Well, yours was electric start?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be an XLH.
That's what I said. Well, it was an XLCH is what it was listed as.
Oh, okay.
On the VIN. Yeah, started out on that, after I got home from Germany. Then I went to a Big Twin. I had bought a 72 Super Glide.
Yeah.
That was I'm not sure if that thing was completely legal, but
it was a pieced together bike.
It was pieced together from several different motorcycles. I never found out if it was stolen or not. I didn't ask.
Well, when we transferred the title into my name, I bought it from them, and I redid it. Never had any trouble with the title, so must have been clean.
Yeah, it was clean.
Yeah, one of the bikes I bought, the red Sport Glide, I bought off of a fellow that I knew that his wife rode it. And, well, he was a pagan. And everything went through on the paperwork on it. Unfortunately, that fella's dead now. And, of course, he's been dead for a while. But it was a really good bike also. So maybe that got me started on the red bikes.
Maybe.
So, I've liked red bikes. I mean, to me, everybody always wants a black one, but I've always liked the brighter colors.
Yeah, there's no sense in having a Me Too bike.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Road King's kind of of course, any Harley-Davidson everybody has anyway, so.
Oh, they're blocked off. They're having the
the
Motorcycle Safety Foundation course.
Right. I guess Jay did. There it is, sitting underneath there.
Oh, there it is. All right. Well, we're here. Z&M Harley-Davidson. All right. Park. We'll go check this thing out. Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, Monday's supposed to be nice.
You might be able to go, huh?
Yeah, I might be able to go. Alright, you be careful. Get the dad on the motorcycle. Number 8. Riding off into the distance.
Later.
All right. So Dad is on motorcycle number 8, the 8th Harley-Davidson he has ever owned in his life. Good for him. I think he's going to enjoy it. It's a very nice motorcycle. Sounds good. New Vance & Hines exhaust on it. Going to have a break-in period, but it's going to get louder as it goes. Good. I always like those loud pipes on those Harleys. But want to thank everybody for watching today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, give us a big thumbs up. We always appreciate it. And we'll see you guys later.